Your base generation is now done. Congratulations and welcome on board. I'm Theo, co-founder of the app, and in this video, I will explain to you how everything works. So, which resources you can access and use, how the synchronization works, update, create, delete between Shopify and Airtable, what to do if there is any sync issue, and how you can create your custom tool on Airtable. What are your options? I'm gonna do this video in chapters, so feel free to jump from one chapter to another one and to come back if there is any need. Let's go. First of all, let me show you which resources you can access in 1 minute in addition to this video. If you go to the Help tab here within the app, then as you can see, you can access an Help Center. Let me show you here. And we have a bit more than 100 tutorials. So feel free to go on it. If you have a question, you will probably find your answer on this Help Center. You can, of course, also go to this YouTube channel. You're looking at the video right now, and you will find some tutorials, video tutorials on how to do a lot of stuff. If there is anything missing or you wish to have a tutorial for something, you can definitely ask us. And of course, we have a chat here, a live chat. It's linked to the Help Center, so if you're asking a question and our AI assistant can reply, it will do it like in a few seconds. If not, this is Axel and I, the two co-founders of the app, that will reply to you. Sometimes we have to sleep. We're based in France, so if you are sending us a message during night in France, just be a little bit patient, and then we will reply as soon as we can when we wake up. And last but not least, if you are an elite or an enterprise user, you can definitely request an onboarding call. So we will do a call together and we will reply to your question, give you some tips regarding your use case, etc. Let's now see how the synchronization works. So if you're on the main tab within the app, then you will have a button, Go to your base. If you click on it, it will lead you to your Airtable SyncBase, the app created for you during the base generation. It means that this Airtable base is sync to your store based on the preferences you choose during the base generation. So if you go on your synchronization tab here within the app, you will find your preferences. So let me show you, for example, the sync direction, two-way sync or only one-way sync, Airtable to Shopify or Shopify to Airtable. So you will see what is your current setup and you can update it. So you can update your sync direction, and you can also add or remove any sync tables within your Airtable base. So for example, I did not choose orders synchronization during the base generation. If I want to add it, I just have to click on add, and then I will click on update synchronization. You have to click on update synchronization here. If you just click on add, it will not work. Same if you want to remove it. If I click on add and update synchronization, it will create within my Airtable sync base a new table called orders with all my orders fully in sync. All right, let me remove that. Perfect. You can also delete your synchronization. It means that you will go back to the Airtable base generation step. Your Airtable account will still be linked within the app to your store, but you will not have any Airtable sync base with your store. So if you want to restart again and, I don't know, change everything and unlink your current Airtable sync base, you can do it here. If you want to link a new Airtable account, you can do it by going to the settings and by clicking on delete Airtable connection. It will lead you to a blank page, so you will start from the start, and you will have to link a new Airtable account and to do another base generation process. So you can definitely do that too if you want to. Now let me show you like the basic stuff with the synchronization. So if you want to do an update, I will go to my product page, and the most classic use case is to do updates from Airtable because you are installing the app to manage your operation from a more flexible tool, and this tool is Airtable. So if I want to update, for example, a title, I just have to go there, and to add, like, for example, test 2, wait that it's saving, and as soon as this is saved, you will be able to go here You can refresh, of course, your page, and you will see if it updates. So here, as you can see, the update has come, and then my Shopify store is updated. This is the same from Shopify to Airtable. And just so you know, we are running on Webhooks. So as soon as one of these tools send us a Webhooks, we will take this webhook and we will update the other tool based on your preferences. Of course, if you only tick like the Shopify Airtable sync, we will only update your Airtable base based on your Shopify store. Sometimes there is no webhooks triggering by Shopify. On Airtable, this is quite good, but on Shopify, sometimes we do not receive any webhooks, so we cannot update your Airtable base. This is why my tech co-founder, Axel, just created a new protocol, and then we are able to see any change happening, even if there is no webhooks. This feature comes from the business plan, and you just have to ask us to put you on this feature if, I don't know, for example, you are doing multiple updates from Shopify and no webhooks are triggering. So feel free to reach out on the chat to ask us, okay, my Airtable base is not updating correctly because I'm doing a lot of change on Shopify. Just ask us to add you on this pooling feature because webhooks is not enough, and we will do it for you. All right, so let me show you still how it works. So if I want to add, for example, a new product from Shopify, I will call it new product. I will save, and it's going to create a new product on my Airtable base. As you can see, a new product has been created on my Airtable base, and I can start updating it here. You can also create a new product from Airtable. To do so, you just have to click here and create a new record. So you can create a new blank record, and we will put some placeholder data. For example, this is my new product, and then you will be able to update it. Or you can also, for example, create automation or forms, and then you will create a new product with already filled in information and data. Then we will create your new product in Shopify with the data you are sending to us. So if you want to create new product with already data inside, this is doable, but to do so, you have to create a new record with data inside when you create it. Let me show you the first option, so creating a new product by just clicking here and adding a new blank record. You just have to wait a little bit that placeholder data is coming through. So here it is. So as you can see, I now have a new product created in my Shopify store. Let's go back to my Shopify store product list. And here is my new product. It's created in draft status, so no worries, you can create a lot of products, and when ready, you just have to change the status within Shopify or Airtable, and it will appear as active. Now, let me explain to you. So we've gone through update and create, and let me go through, like, if you want to delete any kind of data from Shopify or Airtable. So by default, we disable any object entire deletion from Airtable. Why? Because this is super dangerous. So if you want to, I don't know, for example, delete 10 products, you cannot do it from Airtable because it's too easy to delete a lot of records, and it will lead to delete your entire catalog in your Shopify store. So if you want to delete some products, the easiest way to do it is simply to go to your tag here, or this is the same for collection or any kind of data, and you will add the tag to delete. Then it's super easy to go back on Shopify and to filter by tag, and then you will be able to select your product with the tag to delete, and to delete them here, delete product. So this is a two-step process, but it's way more safer, and you will not have any, I don't know, issue or any mistake done on Airtable. You will have a backup, so it won't delete all your catalog. Let me show you if you delete products here from Airtable, what's happening. You can delete them, and then it will delete your product within Airtable. All good. Now let me show you one last thing regarding your synchronization. if you want to do a refresh, because I don't know, for example, you just have an Airtable Shopify synchronization, or you're unsure that there is anything happening, I don't know, and you're unsure that your Airtable base is up to date, you can use the refresh feature. And to use it, you go to the app here, you click on synchronization, and then you go to the refresh section. The refresh is refreshing your Airtable base with Shopify as the source of truth. So you can do individuals one here, and you just have to put your product ID. So for example, if I'm not sure that this product is up to date, I just have to take my product ID here, enter my ID, I can add, so I can add different product ID, for example, and I just have to click on refresh one product. It will take all your Shopify data regarding this product and update your Airtable base with the data within your Shopify store. You can do the same, but for entire tables. So you can do one table by one table or select all. Of course, if you have, for example, collection, you will be able to tick collection, and you will click on refresh base. During a refresh, instant synchronization is on hold, and you will have to wait that the synchronization, the refresh, is done. And as soon as the refresh is done, we will proceed all the instant synchronization that were updates that we are waiting for the refresh to finish. All right, that's all for the synchronization part. I will explain to you now what to do if there is any issue, and we will also see how to build your perfect tool on Airtable a bit later. What to do if there is any issue with your synchronization? The first things to do is to go on your synchronization tab here and to be sure that your status are okay. So for example, if your Airtable token status is not active, if this is broken, it means that we cannot communicate between your Airtable base and your Shopify store. The reason can be that you change your token permission or access. The other reason can be that, for example, you change the ownership of your Airtable base. So just have a look here, and if this is broken, it can explain why. Same for Airtable Webhooks and Shopify Webhooks. So if, for example, there is no updates coming through Airtable to Shopify, and you see inactive or broken webhook status, this is why. So you will have a button to refresh them if needed. Of course, just have a look to your current direction. If, for example, you only have Shopify to Airtable only synchronization, of course, these webhooks will be inactive, and this is why there is no updates coming through. Once you've checked your status, just have a look to your task. So your task is all the updates we have to proceed, and we are processing them one by one to respect API limits with Shopify and Airtable. So for example, if you're doing a bulk update, you will have a lot of tasks, and this is why everything is not proceed in real time, because we have to proceed like the first we received, and you can have hundreds of them, so it will be pretty fast, but you still have to wait that your task and your queue is empty to have the instant synchronization. If you want to refresh the number of tasks, you just have to click on this button, and if you feel that your task is stuck, you can click on discard all tasks, but then you will lose all the updates within your queue. All right, the next things to do is to go on your error tab here within your Airtable SyncBase, and you will see if there is any error here. So if anything's happening, you can have here the error cause, the entity ID, so which record is affected by this error, and why. So you will have, and the date, the timestamp, of course. So you will have a bit of information to know what's happening. For example, if I try to update a product meta field with a wrong value in Airtable, then Shopify will reply with an error messages. And we will put these messages here so you will know what's happening. And at the end of that, once you had a look to everything, you can of course contact us on the live chat here, explaining your issue. And just keep in mind that the more information you give to us, the easiest it is to fix the issue pretty fast and to reply to you. Of course, it's always easier to have a look here on your end, because you will get the response pretty fast. For example, if there is any broken status or anything in your task, you will know why the synchronization is not working, and you can definitely do the action on your side. But if you don't have any idea of what's happening and everything seems perfectly fine here, then just ping us on our live chat and we will try to fix it like as soon as possible. Let me now show you how you can update your plan if you have to do it. You maybe have to do it because you will see like a warning messages from us telling you that you're up the limit and you need to upgrade. You can also want to downgrade if you took like a higher plan and you want to downgrade, or maybe you want to go from a monthly subscription to an annual subscription. In any case, keep in mind that you have a 10 days free trial and there is no engagement. No engagement during the trial and no engagement if you have a monthly billing and subscription. So if you want to update your subscription, just go to the setting tab. Then you will have a plan section. You will see on which plan you are running and you can click on update plan. You can also see our pricing plan on our website if you want to have all the details of what's included within your pricing plan or not. So if you want to update your plan, you just have to click on update plan here. It will open a Shopify interface and you can just select any plan, so downgrade or upgrade, and you can pay monthly or pay yearly. Let's now talk like how you can build your Airtable custom tool within Airtable and how everything works. So as I told you at the beginning of this video, our app created for you an Airtable SyncBase. So all these tables and fields inside the app created for you are quite sensitive because it's instant sync with your store. So just keep in mind that you cannot do everything like changing type or name of these fields. Same for the tables. If you want to do it, just send us a message first to ask us what you can do or can't do. All right, but what you can definitely do, it's creating new tables here that will not be synced. You can definitely create new fields even within these sync tables. So for example, if I want to create some internal fields or some lookup because my tables here are linked thanks to these variance fields and product meta fields, you can definitely do it and create them. It will not impact your synchronization. You can also create automation here, and you can definitely also create interfaces, all right, link to your data. So you have two choices to create your custom tool. You can do it on your own and yourself. Just keep in mind that there are some limitations, as I told you. So you have to know and you have to go to the Help Center or ask us some question. You cannot do everything you want to with these fields because, as I told you, this is quite sensitive. So if you're changing the type, for example, if you want to try to do a formula, but it's two-way sync, it won't work. But if you are quite confident on what to build on Airtable and how to build it, you can definitely do it on your own. You can create views, interfaces, automation, script, custom interfaces, etc. If you don't have any time, skills, or inspiration, then you can ask us. We launch a SyncBase Studio dedicated to our SyncBase app user with Airtable and no-code in-house experts. So if you want any help on that, you just have to reach out to us through the live chat and to tell us, hey guys, I want to do that. Can I have a quote? Any quote is project-based, so you know exactly what does it cost and the timing, the pricing, the condition, what you will get at the end of the mission. We can split, of course, a mission. If it's a big project, we can do like only one part, etc. You can also book a 30-minute call with one of our in-house experts, a paid call. So I don't know, for example, if you build your entire system alone, but you're stuck on a little stuff, you can definitely ask us. So we will give you some tips and we will try to like unlock you on these specific points. Before leaving you, let me tell you that we really consider your feedback and new request feature. We are improving the app every day, every week, every month based on user requests. So feel free to ping us on the live chat explaining what's important for you, what do you need, if there is anything missing, new data we can synchronize, any kind of new feature you need. If we cannot do it, we will tell you. If this is on the roadmap, we will tell you so. And if we can add it to the roadmap, we will also tell you. So yeah, this is really important. Feel really free to ask us. And and then we will keep improving the app based on your need. And if you want to follow product updates, you will receive one email from theo@syncbase.app. So you can also whitelist on your email provider at syncbase.app, and you will receive approximately every month an update, a product update with all the new features. You can, of course, unsubscribe to this email if you want to anytime. And if you want to, you can definitely see all the product updates on our LinkedIn page. So you can go on our website and you will find all the link to follow us. So I will also put all the links on the description of this video, but you can go on our LinkedIn page and you will see, like, as soon as we are launching a new feature, we will do one post on this page. So feel free to follow it and you will know everything new on SyncBase. This video is now over. Feel free to ask if you have any other question on the live chat or by commenting this video.